Alright, so I was going to go through my books because I have this thing that the first page that I did in a book, I want to put a little star on it. And yeah, I was going to do it alone, and then I thought maybe you want to see all the first pages I did in my books. So I have a stack right here. I don't know if this is going to be a video for all my books or I'm going to separate it into more videos, but I thought let's just record it. So this is an easy one. I haven't started yet. I am going to see if in the books that are untouched, if there are pages that I really want to do. So yeah, this video will take ages. So yeah, let me see. So this is Kusugai's coloring book by That Travels Through the Seasons by Nishimura Noriko Yuki. Hi meisje. Wait a minute. Come here. Evie wants to be here. Come on. Yeah, come on. Ow. She's using nails. Okay. She wants to be with me, but also she's always using nails. Oh, my baby. All right. Let's start. I'm already doing other things. I'm going to see if there's a page that I would like to do this month and flag it, and otherwise I'm going to put it back just the way it is. Going front to back because that's what is easier to do. I have this light here, but I am going to get a new ring light because mine broke. But yeah, not yet. Not there yet. I don't think I'm going to color in this book this month, so I am going to put this back. That's the first one. The next two I also haven't colored in. I got this one last month, either in June or in May. And actually I have two of these. They are cute. I would like to do a page in these. This is like the homes one, where you see different homes and then it looks like the inside of the home. And I feel like you don't have to go front to back, of course not, but I feel like this kind of asks for it. Or do like one home per, like focus on one home. So this is the second one. And the food. This is the fashionista. What's the first page of the fashionista? Oh, sorry, it's a little bit chaotic. Kind of. Don't feel it. Oh, I love this. It's like a Japanese home. Cute. Oh, I love this one as well. Yes. Oh, yeah. This is me. Lots of arts and crafts. Okay. I do like this one. And I feel like I'm going to... let me grab my bookmark. I'm going to grab a few. I am going to put this to the side. I'm not sure. Ow! 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 Evie. We're going to get her into her bed. Go here. I didn't see her next to me, so I got nails in my leg. Alright. Might do this one. Not sure yet. Because I don't have all the time in the world this month, but I didn't grab any extra books to do things like this. Yeah, yeah, I won't be doing this book then. So this one putting next to me, this one I'm putting back. So this will be the first book where we are going to put a little star. This is Johanna Basford, and I think I started, yeah, I'm sure I started here. It doesn't have a date. Ooh. This does. This was the 30th of May. No, March. And this was the first real page. Let me see what else I did. I did a little test page here. So I know there's also Inklings now, and I love that little book, but also I have so much to color in this one. I did this one. This was the last one I did. This one was a buddy. I did this one on a stream one day. I did it for February. Yeah, for just her birthday month. Yeah, so this one, title page was the first one I did. I don't know why there is no date here, because this wasn't the time that I was dating my pages, but yeah. Small victories. Secret Garden. I think the first one I did was the first one in the book, because this is in the time, yeah, this one. This is in the time where I didn't know you could choose a page. That, well, of course I knew, but it wasn't in my head. So there's a little star over here. But yeah, this is not a book that I'm, well, here you can see that I have a little bit more skills with these two. But yeah, if I go in with this one with acrylic markers, I didn't have acrylic markers at the time, I think it will look better, and this one as well, for the back, just for the background. Yeah, but this I didn't know how to blend, so it was, I want to do light and then a little bit darker. Yeah, this was before I learned blending. Cute me. Avie and the Ivy Butterfly. That's easy because that's this one. It is the first page. And I did, the only thing that I haven't done yet is the little butterfly, but I don't really mind. I don't think I did anything else, no. I was thinking of doing this front to back. So I think I'm going to do it, but either I have to make it a project book one day or just color every now and then in this book. That's both fine with me. All right. Next one is the Enchanted Forests, and yeah, I think this one is the first one I did. Oh my god, look at the pages, look at the color. Like, this is toilet roll, which is white. Yeah, this was last year, a little bit better. I think I did another one. Yeah, this one I did on stream for like a Halloweeny, and I tried water paints that I just got then, but water paints kind of, it doesn't go through, it doesn't bleed. It wraps a little, but it doesn't bleed. But it lays on the paper. It's so weird. The paper doesn't take the paint, so that wasn't really successful. And this was with, I think, acrylic marker. Yeah. But this was the first one I did, and I didn't do dates back then, because this was like years and years ago. This one as well, yeah. This one I did, yeah, start of this year. And this one is a, I want to do this as a challenge to create something nice out of it, because this is horrible. I kind of do like the pink trees, but that's it. So yeah, that might be a challenge video somewhere in the future. Then we have Lost Ocean by Johanna Basford again. I try to grab all the illustrators at once. The only thing is that I have a stack of books that I'm working in now, and those will be, yeah, a stack that I will do apart from this. So that will be another video, either if it's, it will be one long video, but it will be another stack. So if I have, yeah, I have Rooms of Wonder in that stack, for example. This I did in March, but this wasn't the first one. I think this is the first one. Hey, I didn't do the fish here. I think this is the first one. This is the first time I used soft pastel. This was this year. I had loads of fun with the gold and the diamonds. Yeah. In this book I want to do, on every page I want to have black. So I have this, and then, let me see, I did one as a buddy. I have like this black circle. This is the last one I did in January. I really, I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea because this book is so detailed, but I love this book. This is one of my favorites by Johanna Basford. But this was the first one I did. It already had a star, but that wasn't what I meant. Yeah, so star on this page, so I can see what the first page was that I did. The next one I actually just did Mondi Fantastici by Alessandra Fusi, and I did one page. It already has a little star because I thought about it. It's this beautiful leopard page. Yeah, this book is so awesome. I'm really looking forward to coloring in it again. I have my Millie Marotta, and I think it's the same story. This is Animal Kingdom, by the way, but the Dutch version. Oh my gosh, the paper in this book. Fun thing is that the first page I did was this one, but I kind of redid it because I did something stupid with his head, so I went over it. I think actually this is the first one, but I redid it, so I'm not sure if I should do this one or this one as the first page. This is really flat coloring. I actually do like this one. But everything with my polychromos, those were the only pencils I had back in the day. I think, yeah, I did more. I did this one in May this year, and this one I did last year in June. This was an opposite color challenge. I used my Albrecht Dürer here. I still like this one. I wanted to do something really simple, like I don't mind wallpaper pages, so, but yeah, this is the first one. So I'm going to get my white gel pen, with this thing here, because you won't see it if I do it in black. I am going with this one, even though I redid it. Ooh, look, it's a water-based medium there. Let me clean up off my white marker, otherwise when I use it again I'm like, no, why is it blue? I don't know where my gel pen is. Oh, here it is. See if it's working. Yes, kind of. Not. I'm almost out of like white gel penny thing, because this one I always put like a washi tape on a marker or a pen that doesn't work that well anymore. Either it's almost empty or something like that. But that one, I was such a big fan of the Sakura Jelly Roll, but since I'm coloring, Paradise by Fabiana Attanasio. This is why I started this video. I was looking in it because this is an untouched book this year. I did do a page. Yeah. This actually was my first body color ever. And I did it with Yolanda. So I'm going to put a little star here because that's the first page I did and the only page in this book. I was actually looking at this book to maybe do another page in this one. Love this one. I could also do this for Space Timber maybe. I already have a page with flamingos going on. Ooh, I also really like the moth. If you like black everything out in the back that doesn't belong there, I think that will. I'm going to put it on my pile, so I have 2 books now that I might color in. Maybe I should do just 1 stack per month, because otherwise I'm going to put all these books on my to-do pile. Well, Winter, Joseph Kettenbang. I got this book, I think, this year. And I colored, I did two in here. So this one, this was in November. Ooh, it was last year. And I did one right after or before. It was actually the same month. So this was my first page, 7th of November, and this was the 19th. So this one was my first. Yeah, I love this book. I love everything Joseph Kettenbang. I'm such a fangirl. Yeah, this book is amazing. Amazing. I love this one as well. I got this one flagged because I wanted to do it. I was thinking of doing this during the Tubiton. I'm glad I didn't. Alright, then we have Fantasierijk, which is Imagine in English, also Joseph Kettenbang. This is, I mean, the well, Winter one is, I think, a little bit newer. I like that a little bit more. This one I do like, but also, I don't know, he uses such thick lines in here, and you still have the hidden objects no one really likes. I don't know if I did a page in this. Yeah, I did. I think, yeah, I did this one. And I think this was the first one. I didn't date it. Why? I did this last year. That's what I know. But I think that's the only thing in here. So this is a book that has to be on my list to color it. I'm going to put 2025 and a star because I'm sure that this was what I did last year. And a star because it's the first page in this book. Yeah, I'm just more fond on the new mythographics, and I think I'm not the only one. This was a project book for, how long did I do it? 6 months maybe? It was for a year, but after a few months I was like, no, I'm done with these animals. It's the Animals mythographic, also by Joseph Kettenbang. I think this was the first one. 12th of March. Yeah, and then I just went on. This was April, May, June, July, August. And then I was done. I was done with it. So yeah, I didn't do anything else in here. No. I would like to get back to it, but not every month. That's a little bit too much. So yeah, but we have still a lot to do. Maybe I can do animals in here for the wild year. That's a good idea. Alright. Then I have a book that I think I might have done one, but I'm not sure. This is Fairy Wonderland by Fabiana Attanasio. This is one of the newer mythographic without the hidden objects. I got this from my friend Yolanda. Yes, I did one. I did this. Oh yeah, I did that for the for my membership, and the prompt was Blue Blood. Oh, I already did the little star here. So royalty, and I had a frog with like a crown. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me say it. Let me say that. What's this? I see moths. I love moths. I don't know why. Ooh, that wasn't the page that I saw. This one. Oh, she's in a cocoon. That's cute. This book is amazing. Amazing book. Hope to get back to that one soon. Then I have two books by Mathilde Catalin. The first one is Kimonos and Katanas. I think I did the first page. I did this one, and I think that's the first one as well. Let me see, that's November and this is December. Yeah. So this is November. This was the first one then. I like how it turned out. I think I just used polychromos. It's really easy, chill coloring. Good book, but this book is even better by the same illustrator, Mathilde Catalin, Microcosm. Cosma. I think I did this one. I don't like it. I was just using my watercolors, but way too thickly. I don't know what I was doing. I think that's the only thing I did in here. That's such a bummer. Okay, I have to change that. I have to change that. Actually, I haven't colored in this book this year. So I should change it because I am coloring in all my books every year. Yeah. See if there's a page that stands out. They're all pretty awesome. I like this one. What's happening here? It's like here it looks like it's his mouth, but it has to be here. I don't know what's happening here, but that's kind of creepy. I love this one for the autumn. Oh, praying mantis. I had a praying mantis. Her name was Violet. Oh, there are two. There are three. Gosh, beautiful flowers. That's a cute page. Are they praying bentai? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put this back because I don't want to add that much to my plants stack. This one is Lizzie Mary Cullen, The Magical City. And I did one in here and then I freaked out because I'm scared to do more. So that's this one. I don't like it. I don't like how this turned out. I don't know how to color this. I just wanted to like have fun with the palette, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted to. So this book is for, I'm going to do it later with that book. Then we have Flower Fantasy. I have one in this book. This is the newest by Melpomene Chachibadigiotu. And I did this flower as a buddy in March. That was just when I got the book. I love it. So pretty, so bright, amazing. Yeah, I love Melpomene's work. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Then we have Dream Voyage. And the first one I did was still the best. That was this one with the owls. Yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite pages. I did gold flakes, I did Neocolor 2s on the back. I did light effects, I did brown owls in polychromos. This just works. And since then I have been coloring a lot in this book actually. I did this one this year, I did this one. Yeah. So yeah. Dream Voyage, amazing book. Then we have Circle of Life, and this one I think is easy. I think it's this one. Got a sticker here. Got a gift. There's no date. I think it's before I dated my pages. Yeah, this is the first one I did. I'm sure of that. And I think it was in 2023 or 24. And then I went in from front to back. Oh, look at this. It's almost falling out. This one I'm really proud of. And then I had a challenge, and last month I did this one. Yeah, Circle of Life. Eerie, Romantic Country, the second two. I have 2 pages done. One of them is this one, and that's the first one. The other one was for the collaboration from Coloring Bumblebee. This one. So this is the last one I did. Yeah, I enjoy this book. It's cute. Paper is a little bit weird, but it's a cute book. Moving on to Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Igusa. I actually have 2 of her books. And this is what I did first in May 2025. It kind of went through to this side. But yeah, I might just... I can fix that. This is the only... No, I did a collaboration in this book, yeah. From Jessie Doodle Designs. Yeah, I really love how this turned out. So that's fun. Let me put my books a little bit better. Alright. Rhapsody in the Forest. Also by Kanoko Igusa. I did do a page, yeah. I did this one. I did the I think that's it. Yeah. I did the Easter page. I had fun with this one. I had fun with the colors. I had fun with some silver flakes. I don't know what the reason is, but when I'm using my flakes, gold, silver, bronze, I tend to really like the outcome of the page, or I like where the page is going and I just want to give it a little bit more oomph. I think that could be safe to say as well. Then we're going into, let me see, I have 4 books of Kirby Rosanes for this stack. So we have the sketchy stories. It's cute. It's like, I know a lot of people don't have or know this book, but it's like how Kirby Rosanes started, and yeah, it's really, really fun because you see like the start where he did like the doodles. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to want to color this all, and I do have my coloring books to color everything, so I feel a little bit weird about this book. And reason being is that it's so small. You cannot color all of that. You should do just like one color and just call it a day or something. I don't know how you would otherwise do it, but which one did I do first? This was in 2025, so I think it was this one. I'm pretty sure it was. And then I have a page that I really don't like. This one, I was like, I don't like it. Let's try something for the background, and it became worse. I did this one, so I'm just coloring a little bit. Look, this is good coloring. You can color this. You can color this. There's loads of things that you can color, but it gets so small like this. How do you color that? Just one color, right? I might just do that. Yeah, this is the first one I did. I think it's either this one or that one, so that's cool. Got that one from my mom years and years and years ago. Then I have another weird Kirby Rosanes book. It doesn't say Kirby Rosanes, but it is Worlds Within Worlds, bit with a twist, because it doesn't have double pages. It's all single pages, but it is exactly Worlds Within Worlds. See? So weird. I think I started at the front, like I always do. Yeah, this was the... I think I did this one in 2024, right before I started dating my pages. This was 2025. Love this. I think I just got my Albrecht Dürer here. I got them for my birthday. And maybe I got them a little bit early because my birthday is in March and this is February. But I think I got them for my birthday. This one I did this year as a buddy. That's it. Yeah, so this I did first. I'll just put a little star here. This I did years ago, I think. I mean, it's not bad. It's a little, it's colorful. It's okay. See, and here you see illustrations by Kirby Rosales. So weird book again. I would have rather had his actual book. Then we have Animorphia. And I think this was the first one I did in here last year. Nope, I started with this one. Because I did this one, and then I stopped. And I think, yeah, I'm going to put a story. I am going to see if I did anything. Yes, I did the betta fish in here. This is also, oh, I love this page. Yeah, I love doing this. I love how it turned out. So yeah, but I didn't do much in this book. I have to go back to it actually. Yeah, Animorphia. I am looking forward to his new book, but lastly, because Dark Fairy Tales is in my planned stack, because that's always in my working on stack. I have Doodle Invasion. I actually colored quite a few in here, and also from front to back, because that's what I did. Only this one I did later. I did this one last year because I did a challenge, and I know for a fact I had 39 coloring books at the start of 2025. This was just before I started my YouTube channel. I had 39 books, and my challenge was to color every first page in a book that you haven't colored in, or that's a whip. So I already did this and a little bit further, but this one I haven't colored. So this is from 2013. But this is the first page I did. I'm just going to do a little star here in the corner. I'll show you. This actually is the last one of this stack, so we'll be back with another stack before you know it. Yeah, it will be just one long video. I think that's fun. Just want to show you all the first pages I did. So here you see that I got a little bit more skilled. I think this was 2024, just right before I started dating. And here, see, I started dating it. I did this in 25. Ah, yeah, I was in a buddy group. It was a low budget buddy group, so you didn't have to buy new books for it. That was fun. That was the last one I did. So I did a few in here. I mean, there's quite a few to go, but I did a few. So yeah, that was my first stack. Yeah, I will be back with the next. So the next stack is my color by numbers, some big books, some, well, my Amazon paper books and same size books. And this is my folder where I have a few dragons and other prints. And also the Alexandra Daneman Magical Places and Villages. Alexandra was so friendly last year to give me this PDF, and I did a video on her work. I have been following her, and she is doing amazing work. It's getting better and better every time I see it. So well done, Alexandra. You can be so proud. So this is Magical Places and Tiny Villages. I did the title page, But I'm sorry for the reflecting. I'm not going to get all of the pages out now. Look at how cute. Haven't colored in this book this year, so it will be colored. It's also pretty easy to do. This was the first one I did, so I am going to put a little star on it. First page star. I used acrylic markers and Neocolor 2s. Yeah, I had so much fun here. Very fun book, fun page. So yeah, I can see me completing this book, definitely. I mean, my plan is to complete every book. Oh, this is one I did. This is Storm's Eye Design, amazing illustrator as well, and she's also getting more and more known in the community. So I love that for her. So here, this is one that, by the way, one of the members made, Lori Bell. I'm so sorry, Lori. I did print it. I haven't colored it. Yeah, there's so much to color, so little time. So yeah. Next, I'm going to grab a very big book, kind of to get it out of the way. This is in another place. It doesn't fit my bookshelf. I have to. Oh, there's a star right there. This is the Winnie the Pooh page that I did. I won't be flipping through because you will be seeing these, but the last page I completed was this one last month. So yeah, I have been coloring in my Grand Classiques book. Put it back, and we're going to the books that are yeah, fit better in frame. So yeah, so we have the Color by Number Games book by Lucas Talin. This is a very fun book, but I have to say that my first impression actually coloring it wasn't that good. So I am going to give it the benefit of the doubt, and I am going to do another page and maybe a third one, and if I still don't like it, I'm just going to color it with the colors that I like and not the colors that are given. Link. Animal Crossing, so much fun, all these video game characters. Keanu Reeves, right? I like this book. The page I did was, ooh, this is a very hard game. Hollow Knight and Silk Song. Yeah, I did one page for a hashtag by Hollyberry Colors and Piggy Pens Tube, and I'm going to tell you about it a little bit. I already did in my completed pages video because I did this last month. I'm sorry for flipping through this fast, but I think that, I don't know, I really like the book, but also Color by Number books, flipping through them is a little bit different. It hits different than different one. Oh my gosh. grabbing this thread from the swimming pool. Who didn't do that, right? Alright, so this one is the one I did. I'm not very keen of how it turned out, but that's alright. This is a book that I just like to do. Maybe I should go over all the lines because I like it where I got over the lines. The thing is, some of the objects didn't have a number, so numbers 20 and 21 weren't on the page, but it's for this and this side. And Bowser's medal, what is it? Whatever he wears was all 19, so that's the lighter color. But when I looked at the solution, I was like, this doesn't make sense. And then I looked at the solution and they needed darker. Also the eyes and the mouth of Mario, I know they're really small, but they didn't have a number. I don't know, it's just a lot of errors. But yeah, I have a page done, and if I don't like doing it the way they plan to, oh, here are the solutions. Yeah, then I'll just color it like I want to color it, and don't worry about the numbers. So yeah, that's the Color by Number Games book. Then we're going to the Color by Number Ghibli. I love Ghibli Studio. I'm obsessed. No, well, not obsessed, but I really, really love it. The artwork is amazing. So yeah, illustrated by Celia Bouduc by 404, I think it is. Fun name, by the way. This is a little bit more detailed, and I kind of like that. I am going to check, because all the small things, they do have a number in them, so I like that. The smallest things have numbers. Yeah. I actually colored one page in this one as well, and that was also for Piggy Pants for Joe. There was Piggies for Piggy, and I did a Piggy page in here. See? There it is. It's the first one, but I need a white pen for that. First and only one in this book. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Alright. I blacked out the numbers after I did this page. I enjoyed this. This was better than the one in the other book, so I still have hope for the other book. But it's very precious. It's cute. It has, yeah, as I said, it's a little bit more intricate, which of course I like. This one is so beautiful. Look. And you have some that are, I think this will be a little bit more easy. This one is like medium. It does have all the flowers, but and here you have like the castle, which is pretty intricate, and all these little things. They all have different, there's like 1, 16, 17, so you have all these different colors there. And this one, oh my gosh. Even all the small windows, they have their own numbers. I'm actually looking forward to doing this one. I know I'm weird. Normal people would say, nope, I'm not going to do that, but yes, I will. And I am using my acrylic markers in Color by Number books. This one, so cute. And I have a box of guanas. I have Nicety acrylic markers that I use. I do have some Artex ones, but I have had them for 1.5 years, and I noticed that they are, well, they're very well loved, so I have used them a lot, and they're getting less juicy. Some of them are yeah, just almost empty. Oh, I love this one as well. Cute. They're all cute, by the way. Kiki. This is one, this movie reminded me so much of Thumbelina. This is Arrietty, I think it's called, and it's about, I think, yeah, it's this one because she's really small. It's about this really small girl, and she figures out that there are more like her, but her parents are really oh no, the thing is that she really likes the humans, but the humans are big and her parents are really afraid of them. I'm sorry, I figured out my own story. I don't know if there are more. I think there were more of them, but yeah. she's going on adventures, that's for sure. Look, here she is. I think this is another one, because Ariete is she Ariete? I don't know. She has this clip in her hair, which means that that's what I saw in the video as well, or in the movie. I don't know. I just love all the Ghibli. I really love this one with the Totoro. Yeah, so that's the Ghibli Color by Numbers book. Beautiful book. Then I have one last Color by Number. So I have four. Yeah, I have 4 Color by Number books in total, and I'm totally fine with that. So this is the Vitro Tome 2. I did some research on, because as you maybe know, there's so many Hachette Heroes Color by Number Disney books. So I did some research, and this one I really liked. So this is the one that I chose. I won't be going through, but yeah, I did these 2. These are the only ones I did. I'm going to put a little star here. I just started in the front when I got it. So yeah, and then there is so much more to color, so I don't have to be bored. But yeah, fun book, nice book. Color 2, and then it was on my shelf, as it goes. We have the Creachick coloring book. Creachick is a Dutch illustrator. She makes these coloring books. She makes all these fun stationery items for, yeah, I think they're for like kids, for teens, for teen girls that really enjoy this. But yeah, as a coloring book girly, I just wanted this one as well. I have all 3 of them, so I'm going to show them all. This is the 3rd one. Did I color in this one yet? I know that I colored in 1, and I think I did the ducklings in 2, or maybe it wasn't this one. We'll see. So I do see a difference with the coloring books. This one is more scenery. Oh yeah, I did this one. This was the first one I did in this book. I had so much fun. Show you. So I started with a gouache background and I didn't like it. I went over with pencil. I think it's the Prismacolor. And I did a lot with acrylic marker. And I kind of enjoyed how it turned out. It went through an ugly phase. I do like the trees. Yeah, they stand out a little bit more. Yeah, fun page. Cute. Yeah, it's more scenery, and you can see in the other books that sometimes it's like more portraits really, and random items on a page. And these I also really like, with like a group, a little horse, pirate. Really like this page. This one is fun for Halloween, autumn page. Another one with the witch. Oh, look at the cat. It's like, ew, I'm sticky. Yeah, the other books have more these kind of pages, but I think I like this book the most. I'm going to, oh, I do have the lights on. It's so dark right now. There was another Halloween one, reading in a corner or in a tent. Girlfriends, bowling. Another witch. I love the cat. This is Creachick self-portrait. I think her friends or something. Christmas. Yeah. Very pretty pages. Very nice book. So that's let me see, that's number 1. This is, or number 3. This is number 2. So Kleur book is coloring book. 30 unique designs. I don't remember if I colored in this book. It does have a perforation line, which, who likes that? No one. This page is really cute. Yeah. Here we have another like scene, but it's less, how do you say it? It's the composition is like a little bit off, whereas the third book I think is better. So you have things like this, like the big portraits. This one is so cute, like chibi. Little corner. Sorry for the neighbors shouting. That's what they do. This is fun. They have a lot of like these types of illustrations as well. It's a little bit fashion-ish. Pumpkin house. This is the front of the book as well. Here we have all the squishmallows going on. I think they are called BFFs. Bobo tea. There's always loads and loads of animals as well. Krayachik does like the autumn and Halloween. Roller skating. Cat cafe. Art page. I love the cats. This one is so beautiful. I would love to do this with like a darker skin and then orange and then like a purple background or something, or maybe something with gold. She's going to be awesome. I don't do dark skins very often, so it would be nice to try. I did a page like this in the first book. I'm going to show you after this. Yeah, I haven't colored in this book yet, but I will. My goal is to color in every book I own every year. That's also why I'm very skeptic of what books are coming in. So yeah, very, very fun book by Krayachik again. And then I also have the first one. That's this one. This one I had first. The other two I bought at the same time because I had some kind of buying frenzy that day. I don't know what happened. I went to a toy shop and I was like, let's go for it. And I bought 5 books, I think, at once. Okay, to get a drink. Talking makes your throat a little bit dry. Alright, so this is the first thing I did with alcohol markers, I think. So I didn't have the skills. You can see all the, and I have another page in here that's also with alcohol markers, and I think I need to fix this. So what happened here is I was kind of proud of, I had a 24 set back then. Meanwhile, I got a 60 set from a friend of alcohol markers from Ohu, so really, really amazing. But then I had 24 colors, so all the greens here were yellows with blues on top, or just a green with another green. So I kind of was mixing them. So the plants, especially this one, I really like. But I kind of, I don't know. There was something on her leg, so now she has like a tattoo. I don't know. It's not the style that I really like. So this one I do really like. I have to put a star on here. By the way, this was the first one I did. I tend to start at the first page in the book. So this one I really like. I enjoyed this so much. I used polychromos and I went for the outlines with acrylic markers from Artex. And they all have their own style, and I've been trying different skin colors and things like that, so I'm kind of happy with that. And then the next one is my disaster. I used alcohol markers for the background and I had 0 skill, so they were all like lines, and I kind of put lines over there with, I think, acrylic or something, to so you don't see it that good, that it's that it's horrible. But I feel like I should black it out, but she also wears a black jacket, so I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it as is. That's a cute page though. So I don't think I did anything else in this book, but look, this is fun. I like pages like this. Can't help it. This is the front of the book. Girl in her bed, going roller skating again, an artist again, a little Volkswagen van. That's what we call them, like the surf vans. Busje, we say. This one is really summery, like it. On holiday together. Another full page with food. We have a jacuzzi page. Fashion page. This is cute. This looks like it's Christmassy. She's like putting on lights and she's wearing a scarf. I don't know if it's meant to be Christmas because there's not really Christmas things in here, but I might do it as a Christmas page. Portrait. Another scene, another scene. Okay, there are more scenes than I thought there would be. I love this one. The elf. The savage elf or something. Another Christmas one. Another horse one. Gardening one. That's cute. Oh my gosh. The cat has been drinking energy. That's funny. Another portrait. Okay, there's more scenes in here than I thought. I thought there were more portraits. Yeah, I have a feeling it's to fill in the book a little bit more, but I'm okay with those. It's not like every other page there's a wallpaper page. Rain. Looks like autumn. Leaves falling down. Yeah, so that's Kaya Chick. 3 books by her. And then we move on to the books that approximately have this size, and I have a nice stack of those. Colin Thompson's coloring book. Colin Thompson was a project book last year, and I did a page every month. And I stopped when I was like, okay, it's a little too much now, but I really enjoyed coloring in this book. This is the first page I did, and this page I did years ago. There's no date on it. And I think I did this in 2016. Yeah, because I remember that me and my mom both have this coloring book, and we went. We had a weekend away and we both took this book and we have been coloring together, and my dad was still there. So this has to be 2016, maybe 2015. I don't know when this book was published. That might help. 2016, okay. Then we got it when it first got out, I think. I think she figured out that this book existed, so I'm still so happy with it. I think she got it me as well. So yeah. So, and then it was 2025. I did start this page before then, but I wanted to do like this rainbow effect, which is very cool. And I think I stopped around the orange. And then I haven't touched this book in years. So yeah, I think that's also why I wanted to make it a project book, because I love it, but I didn't touch it. So there we are. So this one is, I call it the Escher page because it looks like something that the artist Escher could draw, with the stairs. This one with the towers. I did a lot with Albrecht Dürer in this book. It's also Albrecht Dürer's This, I think, I don't know what I used here, but this I was the least happy about, but you know, I think it's okay, but I could have done better. This one is in September. I love this, like you can color each little item the way you want and it will be one big chaos, colorful chaos. This as well. Was this the last one? No. But I did figure that the pages were taking longer and longer, so that means that you sometimes have to switch up. I think this is the last one I did. I did it in December last year. I haven't touched the book since then. I love this page. But I will, this is also one that I still have to color this year. It's funny, they're picking up the homes. If you hear a weird little noise, it's Evie that's snoring beside me. She's cute. So busy, so busy. I totally understand that this is not everyone's cup of tea. Totally get that, but I love it. And I know that there's a coloring heaven, I don't know which one. It's called Busy Worlds. And I actually don't know if that's the same Colin Thompson pages as in this book or there are new ones, but I really wanted to grab that, and then I was like, no, I really have to color more in this one. Because this might be the busiest book in this whole thing. Actually, I see things that are similar from the first page. Well, will be a few years later, so will be as new. I love this. I'm sorry. It's Friday afternoon right now. I think this video will take a while because I'm just doing a stack per, well, what is it? Whenever I feel like it. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired. I might take a nap after this. Yeah, I love this one as well. Nice scene. He has puzzles. Yeah. I've been looking him up, but he didn't do anything else besides this, I think. So that's a bummer, but yeah, it's a beautiful book. I really treasure this book. Then we're going to my one and only Coloring Heaven. Coloring Heaven, I'm sorry. It's the Small Worlds edition by Alex Oxton. I had been eyeing him for a while, and yeah, then this Coloring Heaven was in my supermarket, and I was like, let's just grab it. Let's see what I think. Yeah, the paper is not that good, as you expect, but I do like the illustrations. They're so funny and weird. Very detailed, some of them. Most of them are very detailed. Beach one. And most of them are like in a glass jar or vase of some kind. Which I don't mind. I think it's a fun concept. I'm sorry. It's a fun concept. Merman, pirates, underwater world. She's walking her octopus because, yeah, that's what you do. Crystal Town. Oh, coloring all these little stones. I would actually enjoy that. I'm such an easy to please colorist. I've said this before, but really, ooh, like an Aztec one in general. Pegasi. I want to say unicorn, but they don't have a horn. 3D page is fun as well. Raccoon family. Fisherman. This is like so funny that it comes out of the jar or the pot or the glass. Tiger. It would be weird looking out of your window and seeing this in your pool. Ladybirds. Vegetables, I like this one. Most pages have something so weird, like this guy here. His whole pose with the wings, I don't know. It's so weird. I think the line work sometimes is a little bit odd, but yeah. I enjoyed doing that page, so I will continue. The Dance of the Dead, or the Party of the, how do you call it? The Mexican Party. Mort something something. Yeah. So it's 40 pages, so that's a lot. Alex Oxton, Coloring Heaven, my one and only Coloring Heaven. Then we're going to the Manga World coloring book. I bought this book for a challenge. Let me get a sip of my drink. Challenge was to go to a toy store and to grab kids coloring supplies and color, and this was in the toy store, and maybe it's a little bit cheating, but it was there, so it was for kids. And I got some felt tip markers that I still use for other things, and I got like a pen with different colors in there, like you know from the 90s maybe. Yeah, what I did in here I'm not really proud of, but it was what the challenge required. And I tried to tackle a title page in this book for tackle the title pages. So I did this one, that was a later page. It's kind of a little boo-boo here. Yeah, this was in March, so already colored in this year. But the first page I did, we are going to see. So you have like information on the page and a little illustration, and then a full page on the right, which I like that concept. Love this one. Loads of details though. You might not recognize this book, but I'm going to show you an illustration, and that's the illustration that's on the cover of the book usually. I bought a weird edition again, so yeah. Steampunk girl working. Steampunk again. Robbery with a jetpack. Life full of sport. Yeah, that's not really my thing, but I would color anything, so cool skaters. Machine, yeah, not into sports that much. This is how you this you maybe recognize from the manga book, and this is usually the front page. So if you know that book, you have that book. It's the same as this one. Oh, I love this one. So many details. This will take a while, but I would love to do that one day. And witchcraft. This reminds me of an angry Spyro. So this one I did for the challenge. Little story here for first page. Just Kids Art Supplies Challenge, it says. I mean, it's okay for what I had to work with. Also tried to do a page that wasn't as detailed as some of them. This is cute as well, in the forest. And this is actually the page I did in the front. This is so detailed. Oh my. Yeah, And I'm going to do a page. I really have to take my time in this book. Little furries, fuzzies, how do you call them? Lanterns, so cute. This makes me think of the chocobos, or how do you say them? The Final Fantasy little creatures. This is beautiful as well with the wisps. This is also one of the introduction pages, title pages. Yeah, beautiful book, loads of detail. I mean, kids can color anything, so that's great, but I think this is really hard for kids. But yeah, kids aren't scared to start something that makes a difference. Then we're going to my R.J. Hansen books. I bought 3 at the beginning of this year because I want to support him. Oh, this was sorry, this is Mountain King. What I'm going to do with these books is color first half and call it a completed book. I don't feel like coloring every illustration twice. Maybe if I feel like it, I might do one if I really like the page, but I don't think I will. Because there's so many coloring books, so many illustrations to do that I'm not feeling doing a book or a page twice. Unless I really want to finish a book and it's required, like with the manga, when you have the title page and the page in between. That's the same. So this is the first I did. It's a lot, I know. I did this in, I think, my membership stream. Yeah. I just wanted to experiment a little. That's the only page I did in this book so far. I love this. I love the stained glass. I'm also going to just show you the first half. Second page begins here, so you have like the same pages, but then with a black background or touch. So that's Mountain King. Then we're moving to, of course, I had to get it, Dragon Dreams. Oh yeah, this is what I did with the dice game. Oh my gosh, I remember now. I thought of a dice game for March of the Dragons, where you had to throw for the color you were going to use, for the medium you were going to use. And I think, yeah, you could throw again, so you could use a couple of mediums. I have water paint, which isn't really working on this paper, of course, but I've done better things. I don't like this, but yeah. I feel like now I have R.J. Hansen pages, and I did like not really the best work in it. Love this one, by the way. All the different dragons. So lovely. This one is so cute. Look how he enjoys himself. Just, wee, I'm just flying here. This one. I think this is one of my favorite pages in this book. It's just so funny. Also love maps. Love maps. There should be more maps in coloring books. Steampunk kind of dragon. Weird. This is beautiful. Beautiful wings. here begins the second set. Alright, so that's Dragon Dream. We're going to the last book by RJ that I own. This one I actually didn't buy. I got this one for Christmas from a friend. The other two I did buy. So here we have A Forest Song. Yeah, it was from my Secret Santa. I think I did do a page. Yeah. This is so much different than the other two. The other two are a little bit alike, the Mountain King and the Dragon. But this is so different, and look at this. It's adorable. This really was high on my wish list, so my Secret Santa did listen. Another map, love it. A wintry one. Oh yeah, I remember I did a stickering effect. This is my one and only page in here. I did a sticker effect because I really enjoyed watching that with other people. The only thing is that I had new gel pens that I just wanted to try out, and this pink gel pen, it was so juicy, so it got through. So on this page it's okay, but I have to figure something out for this. But I think if I do the black background like a purple or a black, and I just go over with a dark color, it will be okay. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Looks fun. I wanted to challenge myself with different effects. I still want to do more videos like that, but it took so long. It takes so long. So yeah. We'll do them. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down below. But sometimes it takes a while. Second set of pages begins here, so I'm going to stop this one, put it in my shelf, and go to the next one. This is Sugar Sweet Art Adventuring. Love this book. I'm thinking what the first page was that I did here. Oh, this one. There's still this. Yeah. I was starting out this book, and then Jamie from Finding Joy in Color asked me to do some buddies, so we did some buddies in here. We wanted to do a project book, but we kind of fell off the wagon, and that's totally fine. I think this is the first one we did together, maybe? I don't know. We did 2 or 3 together. Such a fun one. I think this was the first one we did together, and I was like, this is so gray. I did it so great. I used Prismacolors. Maps. I love maps. Oh, I was like, what did I hear? But it's my books tumbling over on my shelf. Queen of Thieves. It's like some kind of D&D, but in a coloring book. And I think I really enjoy that. You have some information on the characters and what they're doing, and yeah, it's very cute, and all the cute little furry friends, monsters, kinds of weapons. Oh my, Blackwell's crest. Ooh. Head of the Kraken crew. Kraken? What do you say? Kraken or Kraken? I don't know. An item list. Everything they need. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, this one we did. I think I used alcohol markers. Yeah, I used partly alcohol markers and partly water-based markers. Because I didn't have the colors that I wanted yet. The bird I really love. Yeah, I enjoyed that page. And I think after that one we kind of stopped doing this as a project book, which is totally fine, by the way. Because we were also doing Decoloring the Year by Sugar Sweet Art. Yeah, very fun. I really like this illustrator. Alright, on the shelf you go. The next one by Sugar Sweet Art. I have 3 books in total. One of them is in my plans pile because that's Coloring the Year, and I'm coloring in that book every month. It will be hopefully completed at the end of the year. But this one is also very cute. I need a drink, sorry. This is too cute. And well, when you see the inside of the book, you kind of understand why that's the name. This is the first one I did, I remember. And then I think I did this one. Well, this is not really a coloring, but I just wanted to color this because it's on every page. This was the first real page I did. Kind of went in order, I guess, yeah. I wanted to put like the colors that I got here and here, so that worked out. I think that's the only things I did. I did use Prismacolors. I think they work pretty well on Amazon paper. And I wasn't using alcohol markers back then. I've learned a lot. In the Coloring the Year book, I have been using loads and loads of alcohol markers, so getting more confident with those. Plants, yeah, some are really easy, and some, yeah, a little bit more detailed, but in the end, like 20 minutes tops, and you have an amazing page, you know, so. Maybe I will do this one as a project book one day. This one is an easy to complete book. Bonus page from Drawing the Timeline. And that was too cute. Very cute small book to enjoy. Then we're going to Rehan Udechi or Reda Prince. Coloring Spaces coloring book. I have had some of her books on my wish list for ages. I kind of took them down because I still want them, but my wish list was growing and growing, and there's so many books on there. I just keep them in my mind. Yeah, when it's time to buy new books, I can, yeah, if I think of them, I might buy them, but for now, I haven't colored in this book a lot. I think I did one. Yeah, I did one buddy. Maybe I did 2. 1 or 2. But I really enjoy the line work. It's so flowy. Everything is round. I kind of like that. Nothing is really boxy. Even the chair is rounded. It's really flowy, round, soft lines. This page is amazing. So yeah, the only downside of course is the paper. I feel like I wouldn't be buying Amazon printed books very easy anymore. This is the one I did as a buddy. I'm going to check if that's the only one. Yeah, so it's my first. I'm happy to have it colored, and it was last year, so I still have to do one this year. Beautiful. This one is nice for Space Tumbler. Oh, I love this one. I think she has a book with all these circular designs, but yeah, and also in here. This feels so beautiful. I love books. Another one with books. They kind of look alike though, but. And this is also fun, like little nooks. stargazing room. That's busy. Animal. Oh, he has glasses. It's so cute. Kitchen. Little nook illustrations from rooms. Yeah, I can really enjoy these. And I will when I get there. Yeah. Very beautiful book. It's 32 coloring pages in here. Yeah. Rita Prince. Then I have a book that I got recently. This was Happy Mail, and I'm still so grateful that people think of me and actually want to send me stuff. Like, wow. Wow, thank you so much. Again, Yolanda, if you're looking. This is Color My Sketchbook by Bennett Klein. And Yolanda is someone who watches YouTube, and she has been coloring for a long while, but she sold all her books and supplies, I guess, one day, and now she's back into it, and she got this one double. So she was like, do you want my double? I will send it to you. And I was like, wow, that's so generous. So, and it's beautiful. It's grayscale, so pretty easy to do. I love this one. I think this is one of my favorites in the book. Look at her. I think the humans he does, they are beautiful. And I think he was, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he was a tattoo artist, but or just a regular illustrator, one of the two. And people started coloring in his illustrations, so he was like, let's create a coloring book then. If you want that, we'll create that. So he's very smart. But this book is not in print anymore. I have seen it on Vinted. This was the first one I did last month, because I tried to normalize starting coloring book right when you get it. So simple one. I wanted to start with a simple one, but yeah, I did some water-based markers, and you can see what damage they did, and that's okay. Single-sided, so doesn't matter if it goes through. This one is so weird. Beautiful, very dark, but yeah. Plus side is you don't really have to do any shading on these pages. You can just flat color and it will look amazing. So if you're grabbing your pencils and you just want to color something easy. So yeah. Yeah, thank you again for this amazing gift by Color My Sketchbook by Bennett Klein. Then we have one of my first books when I got back into coloring again. I had no idea who or what Coco Wyo was. I just thought it was cute. I think I got this for Christmas, not last year, but the year before. So in 2024. Yeah, I think so. This is what I did. I used pencils. I think I just had my polychromos back then, so I didn't do the letters, by the way. I might grab a alcohol marker. Capybara. I did some little fur hairs, but yeah, I've done better. But yeah, this was January 2025. I didn't even have my channel yet here. I did do some pages, yeah, I did. What I did in this book was like soft pastel in the background. I actually like how this turned out. And then the rest of it I did with acrylic marker. Here's the same, like this is soft pastel, and then the rest is all acrylic marker. Oh, I just did two. Well, that's not a lot. And as you can see maybe from my flip throughs, I tend to start in the front. Not always. I don't really do that anymore, but sometimes when I don't know what to color, I just grab the next page to do. I think books like this also are really nice to do with acrylic markers, or actually any type of marker. Pencil never looks that good on paper like this. It's loads of pages actually. Let me see if I can show it like this. I'm sorry if it's what is he in, like a carrot or a reddish? I don't know. Also a witchy one. Winter one. The bookstore, always a good subject. Soda. He's living in a soda can. Well, it's a mouse, so he fits probably. I have no idea what this thing is. Looks like a carrot. Yeah, they're all carrots. So this, I don't know. We're in a carrot doing Christmas things. Hey, this is the bear I already did for the title page. Grocery store. Yeah, I really wanted this book. I don't know. I still think it's cute and I will color it, but won't be my highest priority. Maybe I'll do it as a project book one day, but for now, I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, loads of fun. It doesn't say how many pages there are, but it's a pretty thick book. Then my one and only Gabby Wolf Minimania 1. Yeah, let's see. I did do a buddy in here. This is also like a two-parter. You get like duplicates. So, and the duplicates have a gray line work. I'm just going to do one because I really don't feel doing more. I'm going to flip from front to back. It's adorable. I know Gabby Wolf has loads and loads and loads of books, which I all adore. But I also feel like I should color a little bit more before I purchase more. And I know she has like a book with smaller, like victories kind of things now. This one I did for a membership, but it wasn't the first one. The first one was the cake page I did with Yolanda from Coloring Gamer Mama. She changed her channel name. Yeah, this one here. Coloring Biker Mama was her name back then. So Yolanda, it will stay in there. I don't always write down my buddies anymore. I don't think I need that. But I did them. I like this one. Do like one per day and then 4, 5, 20 days, yeah. Oh, lovely. So yeah, I think I showed you this. Yeah, so that's Minimania 1. The first one is what I got. Moving on to Tiny Curiosities by Karen Sue Chen. I bought this myself. I got this. It's Amazon paper. It's the same story. I think I like this book or something, but it's also a little bit weird. Let me flip from the back. It's weird, but it's also pretty fun. This could be one experiment book or something one day. Well, I don't know if I would do that because I have loads and loads of real experiment books. But yeah. It's whimsical. It's a little bit odd sometimes, but I think it's also very original. I don't really see this book. I don't think I have seen this book on other channels ever. No, I don't think so. So yeah, this one I would make into a project book, I think. Even though the paper really sucks, but yeah, totally fine with it. But what did I color? I did color in here. At least I think I did. Yeah, I did a washi tape one. I see the washi page and I was like, yep, I did washi tape in this book. There we go. There we are. It's also, I think, the first page in the book. Yeah, of course it is. I did washi tape on the floor here. I did this one with alcohol markers when I was really inexperienced with alcohol markers. So it turned out pretty well for an alcohol marker page. And then, yeah, I really odd choice of the floor here, but I did it. I just wanted to do something fun in this book, so I did. And then my one and only coloring haven. So hard for us Dutchies that heaven is heaven and haven is haven. But yeah, I cannot explain that. It's Home Sweet Home by Teresa Goodrich. I think it was last year when I asked in a community post, like, what illustrators do you need in your collection? And Teresa Goodrich was one of them, and I totally agree. So let's see, I did one page in here, and I did it for the membership. For the membership, I try to grab books that I haven't colored in or haven't colored in the year yet. Teresa Goodrich, it's beautiful. It's also very detailed. The paper is somewhat better than the Amazon paper, but it's not the best. I'm still very unsure of how to color this. Well, if you just break it down, like, you know, the floor is wood, so let's do it wood, and then think about what do we do with the wall and the curtain, and then you're almost there already. You want some greens. So yeah, I'm trying to do like detail per detail. Yes, this one I did for Cozy Homes and Hobbies. Yes, that was the prompt in November last year. So yeah, this was a cozy home, a cozy corner with hot chocolate and cookies. I did this with, I think it was water-based markers, yeah. And then I went over with some acrylic paint pen and a little bit of pencil. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to get back to this book. I wouldn't know what page or how, but yeah, I love a challenge. Then I have a very special book that I also got from a subscriber. She's always in my live streams that I do. I'm sorry to fold this, but you can see it now. She's always in my live streams on Thursday nights. Her name is Lydia, and she created this coloring book, which I think it's adorable. I haven't colored in this. I don't know if I'm going to color this because I kind of want to have it as a keepsake. I might color in it. I don't know. It's not in my coloring book list because I don't know if I'm going to color in it. I just think it's such a precious gift. It's so amazing that she was thinking of me and she gave this to me. She's a volunteer where I work, and she kind of found out that I had a coloring channel, and now she's also coloring a lot. So yeah. So there are like chapters. It's in Dutch here, but it says like what creature it is, where it lives, how much it weighs, if it's an endangered species or not. Hammerhead sharks. It's a little bit Zendoodly. This is like a dwarf inkfish squid. I mean, she made this herself with all the information. She knows a lot about animals. She's always coloring animals, which is fun. Look at the nose. These are all sea creatures, but there's more than just sea creatures in here. And she printed this out and just gave it to me. Sea birds, chapter 3. Birds. I like this one. This is very well done. The head. Platypus, I think you call that in English. I wouldn't know how to color this. Maybe it's fun to do a challenge to create like a background where it can live, like its living area. I think that would be cool. An anteater, elephant, African elephant, okapi. It's the same in English. Polar bear. Yeah, so I'm still very, very grateful to have this and that someone thinks of me. So yeah. Go follow her, by the way. It's Beauty Colors. She's on Instagram. Then we're going to a book that I have had for years and years and years. I had this book before I started coloring again as an adult. I already had this and I already have been coloring in this before the Johanna Basfords and things like that were a thing. So yeah, 32, and I think that this will be a book that I want to finish next year. It opens like this. Oh. Mind you, this is like maybe a decade or more ago that I did most of these. So this is the first one I did. I'm going to put a little starter. There's no dates here yet because yeah, I didn't do that back then. But yeah, this is a really, really old work. I think I had a Stabilo felt tip markers and that's it. This one I kind of did have, and I did this and this or something, and yeah, it was a challenge to finish this. I mean, I just had fun. This was the first one where I was like blending and doing things like that, and I was really, really proud of this. I didn't even do color the eyes, but and this one I was also really proud to do rainbow. Look, here we have like a blend that's not really blending yet. I think it's so cute to see where we started. It's really easy block coloring. Again, I had some like glitter gel pens. Stabilos again with glitter gel pens. I had my polychromos back then already. So that's what I used. I think those were the only materials I had. Like some glitter, some markers from Stabilo or pens. And yeah, my polychromos were, I already had them for a long time. Little flowers here. See, I did a lot. A lot. I do see a date peeking out, but there's something in between. Oh yeah, birds. And then it was 2025. This I did with water paint, this rooster. And I was really proud of this one. And now see it, I'm like, I mean, it's okay-ish, but yeah. So I don't have that many left. I'm going to flip it like this for a bit. I'm very sorry, but I don't have many left. So I might do beautiful. If I do next year 2 a month, I will be completing it easily. This is a book that I want to complete just for the sake of completing a really old book. It's the same, but the one is bigger, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how many those were. Let me count how many I still have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, yeah, 14. So if I do 1 per month and then 2 months I do 2 more or 1 more, that would be amazing. All right, then I have Tiny Petites, and I'm kind of ashamed because I did a title page and then I stopped because I didn't like it. I kind of experimented with, what do you call them, like the poster crayons. I didn't like it. This book, you cannot find it anymore. I at least I don't think so. So that's what I did. This is what I did, and I was like, nope. And I never touched this book again. But I will, because last time I colored in it was 2025. I actually put a star in there. I think I did that. I have been looking through this book, I think a week ago. I did it then, I think. This, I'm going to put it like this. I'm not going to keep twisting it, but this paper is very, very thick. It's like cardboard, so you can do anything with it. You can do almost anything with it. And it has these like, well, Tiny Petite, small victory type. So I could also do like just a little bit on a page. I have to let go of having to color an entire page before it's not a whip anymore. I can do just this and not seeing this as a whip, I think. I'm not sure. Butterflies. Easter. Doggos. Sea life. All fun things. I like these. They're like holiday themed fruits, beach things, photography, chillins, sweets page. Loads and loads. I love this. You can do so much fun things with windows. Loads and loads of flowers and greens. Beer. This is a little bit more autumny, like a warm drink, socks, a pie. And then, yeah, this is also really autumny. Then we have these, I don't know why, but they're cute landscapes. Also like it that these have 6 and then next to them have 4 or 2 or, yeah. We have Halloween ones, and I think there were Christmas ones. This is wintry. Yeah, Christmassy. So yeah, I should dive into this one. I will. But we're still at the halfway mark of the year. Let me put this back. Just hold on. Shelf's getting full again because I have 4 books to show you left for this stack, and then yeah, on to the next stack. Lucie Engelman, Dierenkleuren. I love this book. This also is a book that I had for years, and I love this. I haven't been coloring in it as much as I should. This I did with my Polychromos. Butterflies. Oh, it's coming off. That's okay. It's okay. So what you do is you can see here, like number 1 is the Phoebe's Philea. I'm sorry if I butcher that. And then it says like what it is, what it looks like. But I just figured that I was going to wow, this is the first one, by the way. I was just going to find a page or illustration on internet for them, so that's what I did. This is fun to do, like 1 animal per day-ish challenge one day. Why do that? Why do that? Birds, you have all types of animals, and it's such a fun book. Loads of birds, by the way. Loads and loads of birds. Here we have the monkeys and apes, the big jungle animals, felines, canines, bears, horses, small plant eaters, it says, sea mammals, turtles, and tortoise, still can't say it, lizards, sneakies. Oh, I love this. I love furries. Yeah, you have like so many different animals here. You even have eggs, like, great. Yeah, it's an amazing book. It has 35 pages, and I think this one is still available, so that's fun. You can still find it. Then we have the Book of Beasts. I kind of started a thing with this one. I found this on Vinted. It's by, what's her name? It's over here. Where is it? Angela Rizza. And I found this on Vinted, and yeah, I kind of showed it, and then some people were like, hey, that's amazing, let's go for it. This is not my first page. I tried out new Neocolor 2 colors when I got them. This one I did as a buddy with Polly. I think this is the last page I colored, I guess. Oh, or this one. It could be this one. Hold on a second. Right, Timothy had to go to work, so I had to say bye to him. I think this is the last one I did. I did it with Candice. Happy Catastrophe. Let me see. Oh no, this was the last one. This was in December and this is in November. So the Polly one was the last one. Alright. Yeah, it's an amazing book. It's like these mythological creatures and beasts, and it's just such a original idea and art style. So on the back side of the page you have like information on the animals, but I think, yeah, this is I think it's Italian or Spanish. I'm not that good with languages, as you maybe can tell. I love this one. Dragons, loads of dragons as well, of course, because they're amazing. Aqua, this is the first one I did. And this was a buddy with T from T's World of Adult Coloring. This was the first one I did. Amazing. I love this page. I know what it is, but I love octopi. Octopuses. Yeah. But I think I haven't colored in it this year then. No, I didn't. So this is still a book to color in. Yay. Looking forward to that. Yeah, one of my bigger books. The Book of Beasts. Put it back. 2 more to go. So one of them is Vogelrijk Bird Kingdom. Lovely book. It's big. I don't always know what to do with it, but I did one page, this one. So I'll put a star for first page. And I think it's the next one. Yeah, someone pulled one out. I bought this secondhand at a flea market and I didn't see this. But yeah. So some of them have like colors in the background already. So if you just want to color the birds, that's great. It has a perforator line, so yeah, that's less fun. I love these lovebirds. They're like coming off when I flip the book. It's horrible. Penguin, cutie. Yeah, my bird book. I mean, I think I just go over with the colors that the birds have and don't really care about all the lines in between. I think that's what I'm going to do. Kingfisher, cockatoo, I think. Specht, sparrow. Sometimes it's so hard, the English. Don't these one have like a funny name in English? I think they're called boobies or something, or blue, something with blue. I don't know. So that's another big book, bird book. Yeah, I think I paid 1 or 2 euros on the flea market. And then my last book on this stack is the Disney Mandalas by Hatchet Heroes. And I think I just went in order in this book. So that's easy. So I'm just going to put a little star at the first one. This is the first one I did in March last year. This was right before I started filming, because at the end of March I started filming. Can you see it all? I don't know. Kind of. This is the last one I did with this buddy with Yolanda, and I kind of figured that the pencils, at least the polychromos and the Prismas that I have been using, they didn't really work. And then I put some acrylic marker on the page and that did work, of course, because acrylic marker always works. This is where I bought it from. Free promotion. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this. It's easier for me. So yeah, it's mandalas. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I have no clue why I picked up this one, because this person had so many books. She still sells all the Disney books, all the Hatchet Heroes hero ones. This book will never get finished. I'm perfectly honest about it. If there's one book that I won't ever get finished, it's this one. Or I have to do something like just color the figures where it's about and put like a colorful background. I could do that. But yeah, I don't know. I love stories. It's just, it's a lot. Maybe in a decade or two, maybe I'll have it done, because it's 100 different ones. Even if I do one every month, it will take me 8 years. Yeah, that's horrible, and I'm not going to do that. This would be a book, and I'm not really a destasher, but this will be a book that I would destash or give away or sell. One of the few ones that I would do that to. So this is the next stack done. I will go on to the next one in another clip. The next stack is the books that I'm coloring in this month. Wildegorn is an easy one. I haven't colored in it yet. I do have a buddy with Kate on this page. I don't get it on screen. But yeah, this one. So it's an easy one. I can recall if I flip through the whole books here, because it has been, that's my mouse. It has been a few days since since I did the last stack, but yeah. This book is really easy because the first one I did was the first one in the book with Stabilos. This was before I did dates. Let me see. This is all 2025. Yeah, so this was pre-2025 and this is all after 2025. And the last I finished this month was this one. This book isn't for pretty coloring, it's just for fun, easy coloring. Dark Fairy Tales also is an easy one to know which one I did first and last, because I did this one front to back as well. So this is the first one I did with the castle. Get it on screen. I did the acrylic marker around it, but it's polychromos, and I did that one in April this year, last year, I'm sorry. And the last one I did, this is a whip. So this was the last one that I finished, and it was last month in June. I used just Inktense on this and then a little bit of acrylic marker, and on the page that I'm working on is also just Inktense. I love the Inktense in this book. I love it. It's amazing. So yeah, I have been working in this book a lot and I love it. Put that back on the I'm working on it pile for the rest of its life. This one is a different story. This is a full book whip. It's by Toshiyuki Fukuda, and because it's a full book whip, there's a lot of coloring on different pages. So I'm page hopping in this book. So for example, I just did the flowers and the mushroom here, some leaves here, some teacups here. These I had a lot of fun, but they're almost done. But the first one I did finish because I was in a group before I did the page hopping. Near the end. The first one I did finish in this book was this page. And this is all acrylic marker again. I just love using acrylic markers. It's so easy. And I did shading with pencils. I have no clue what pencils I used, but I think it's either the Prismas or the Polychromos. And the last page that I finished, I actually don't have a clue. I think one of the, I think it's not this one, but the other rainbow. I think it's this one. In December last year. Let me check. Oh no, this was January this year. So this is the last one that I did for that group. I'm going to put something here so I know that I shouldn't put it higher. Yeah, I think I used water paint, but also acrylic marker again. Yeah, I just love using that in this book. This is a book, again, where I just want to have fun and yeah. It doesn't have to come out like a masterpiece, so I need books like that in my life. Next one is also a page hopping book, full book whip, Lulu's House of Wonder by Lulu Mayo. I don't have a full page yet, but as you can see, I have been playing around here and there. So yeah. I did some things. I used water paint, I used What did I use? Pencils, acrylic markers. I use different things in this book, and I will continue doing this. This will be like a multimedia book. Pinky says hello. Stranger Things. I'm actually working on my second page in this book, but I'm going to show you the first page that I did. This book I got from Yolanda last year, and I did this one in May, last May. This was the most trust the processy page I've ever done. This had an ugly face, and I didn't think it would come out anywhere near this good. It had an ugly face, and wow, a big one. So yeah, that's I think I made it work in the end. I didn't want to start with a page where a human portrait was on there, so I am working on this one now. It's almost done. So yeah, but there's not a lot of time between those pages. All right. Next book. I think I have one page finished because I got this book 2 months ago. This one is the one I'm working on. Sneak peek. There it is. There it is. I did this mermaid page in May. I have been using, what have I been using? Aquarelle pencils. Either Albrecht Dürer's or, yeah, these are Albrecht Dürer's. I did some acrylic markers on the lines of the waves there. I did some acrylic on the crystals. After I showed you the crystals of the other page I'm working on these, a lot of people asked me to do a tutorial. I am working on that. Time is not on my side, but I am working on it, and sneak peek, I'm going to do this emerald page for that. Not the whole page, but I think I'm just going to do these, just show you how I do them, create a little tutorial out of it, where what to look out for, things like that. So this is Kate O'Hara's Crystals, or Crystal in French. I have a lot of whips. I didn't start by having loads of whips when I started this hobby, but now I am. I enjoy it. Sprookjesbos by Tomislav Tomic. Let me check. I think I'm on the first page. Yeah, I'm on the first page. Sneak peek. You will see this in my completed pages. Somehow, somewhere. We're going a little bit faster, I have the feeling, but that's totally fine. Then we have Stratton Peterson's Nature's Magic. Working on this one. Sneak peek. Doing loads of sneak peeks. Let me see, that one was August last year. I did some more coloring. I think I did. That was September. I just did 2. Oh. Okay, so this one was the first one I did. Yeah, this was the first one I did with, it was a buddy with Jess. Beautiful page. I used Prismacolors. And I used my gold flakes. Yeah, I love how this turned out. And then the last page I did I do the title page? No, because it's the same. The last page was 1 month later, was this page where I used some fun glittery effects. Some whiting out of the lines here with the chamomile. And here the potion has a glitter glamour effect there. I did with some water paints. So that's the next one I'm working on. I have a whole stack of, I'm working on these books. Then we have Les Créatures by Ken Matsuda. You might know this book as Ecotopia. It's a Hatchet Heroes book, so it's very good quality. good finding words. I am not sure what my first page was, either this one or the Chameleon. Yeah, it's the Chameleon. I did this one for a challenge. Ooh, I have to put some stars on here. Let me grab the Nature's Magic one. Totally forgot. Where's my peacock gone? Here it is. It kind of sticks together sometimes. Okay. First page in the book. I think it's nice if you can find something like that a little bit faster. So this I did for a challenge to just use water paint, and this book I'm just using water paint in, and of course some highlights, gel pens. I used some acrylic markers on other pages, so it's not just water paint, but every page has water paint. And the last one I did, yeah, this one isn't finished yet. This one. I'm actually doing this book together with my friend Kaz, and we both want to finish the book. So yeah, we have a lot of fun. This was my last month's page. And I did do, I did a few pages in here already, so let me see. This one, this Krabby, the Wasp, this one I'm working on. The Pig and the Elephant. Chameleon, already showed you. And the title page. I thought I did more. Now I'm flipping through it. I'm like, nah, that's not a lot. Alice in Wonderland page is a very, very short story. I did just the golds, the same as the gold on the title page. I'm not sure what to do with it yet, but I'm in a group. We start with the title page, and then next month we will do an actual page in this book. So yeah, this just got in. I have to see if it's in my coloring book list. Kit and Bang. Did I put this in here? I don't think so. Kit and Bang. Oh, I did. It's in my list of books. Yeah, Joseph Kit and Bang. Amazing book. Also with... Then I have Dromenvanger, and I just finished this page I did. I started, I think, yeah, this is the first thing I did. A white gel pen. I started easy with the title page because Tomislav Tomic is hard. So I started these, and then I'm in a buddy where we take our time. So for a double spread like this, we have 3 months. We even did 4, I think. So that was the first real page I did after the title page, but I'm so proud of it. I did this last month. And then this month's page I already finished is this beautiful woman. Royalty with her cheetah. Yeah. I feel like I should do the hair a little bit darker so it matches her skin tone a little bit better, but on the other hand I'm like, it's very sunny where she is, so her skin is tanned, her hair is lighter, it's okay. I use some bronze paint on here. So yeah, that's in my finish stack. I'm not sure if I have to, I should show you the last page I did, because we share from the 24th, and I think this video will be before then. So I'm going to show you my first page and then the one before the last page I did, because that's the page from this month. So this was the first page. I actually set up a group for the Dragon Spell book, and we have been going strong since June last year. So we did 13 now. I even did 14 then, because I already did July's page. So I have to find June this year without spoiling my page from this month. Let me see. Yeah, this was June, so this was not the last page I did because that's for this month, but I'm just not going to spoil it. I have to say that the page that I did will be shown in my completed pages video, and it's one of the best pages I did. So I really want to show it, but I'm just not going to because that's not fair. We just said we wouldn't share it, and if anyone does, it doesn't really matter, but I feel like I should stick to the rules that my group made. So yeah, I'm not really happy with this one. I did better pages, I think. Yeah, this is one of my favorites, for example. So yeah. So that's Dragon Spell, colored Aladdin already, and still going strong. Then I have Runes of Wonder on my stack, and I think I did this one as the first page. Let me check, because I have another one. This one. Yeah. So this is the first page I did. This was another challenge page, color like inspired by an artist, and I chose Andy Warhol. So yeah, it's really pop art-ish. It didn't came out exactly how I wanted to be, but it's okay, and I couldn't do what I wanted to do with the inside of the pineapple here, because I think there was a chair or something and I wanted to white it out and then do something different. Didn't work, so I just cut out this peacock out of a magazine and pasted it on. So now you have like this annoying thing here, but yeah, we'll be okay. The last page I did, this is a whip actually, so it doesn't count yet. The last page is actually the second page I did in this book. That's this one. I really took my time with this one. And then one day I was like, no, I just want to finish it. And I sat down and got out my colors and just kept coloring. I didn't even bother with doing a background. And I think it's okay like this. Yeah. So that's another one I'm working in. Fantasia is also a very short story. I am working on my first page in this book, which is this one. I tried out my homemade water paints here, and which works. I love how the pencil lays on top of it. Really, really beautiful. But I don't know how to continue with this page. So it has been a whip for, I think, 2 months. So I just have to sit down for something like that. This book, I'm not even going to bother. You see this every month, and I think no one will bother. So I might not show that book in videos again. I will complete it, but it's just a kid's book, and I color like a kid in that. So yeah. I think this is the first one I did. Yeah, I have a whip in this one as well. Let me see, this is December, this is March of 2025, so this is the first one I did. I tried something with my, don't do it here, with my silver flakes here that didn't work. Rest of the page I think it's fun. It's so different than the title page. Lots of oranges. I don't know why I did that. I know that I just got the Artex acrylic markers here because it was my birthday and I got them for my birthday then. And there were so many oranges that I kind of was playing with it. I think that's it. The background is with an acrylic paint. Yeah, and some things with pencil. This is the last page that I finished. And my whip is this one. I'm going over with something. I might do the same as in the Johanna Besford Rooms of Wonder, where I just cut out something out of a tiny magazine. We call them tijdschrift. So out of a magazine and put it here. Because the idea was very good. Someone gave me the idea actually on a live stream, but I couldn't do it the way I wanted. And I can go over, but I just don't feel like it. So yeah, and I kind of got something on this side. Oops. Yeah, A Million Owls is a struggle. A struggle. And then the last book I want to show you for this stack is Coloring the Year. That's also pretty easy because the first one I did was this one. Cute. At the start of this book I just had my 24 set of Ohuhu alcohol markers, and then somewhere I got the 60 set of Ohuhu alcohol markers. And I started using them. I got them from my dear friend Adele. So Adele, thank you so much. And I have been working with those. So the last one I actually finished. This also is not a book that I want to do fancy things in. I think this is more fancy than this it doesn't get. This was the last page I did. Just alcohol markers, shaded with alcohol marker. Did a little bit over here and some highlights, and that's it. I actually did this as a coloring timer, so you might have seen that video as well. On to the next stack of books. I might go a little bit faster because I want to have this filmed before the end of the month, because I'm going to switch books again and I have two very big stacks to go. So this one and a next one. One stack is actually one box in the Kallax bookshelf from IKEA. It's not a bookshelf, but we all know the design. So first I have my Pictura books. After showing them, I'm going to shove them right back where they belong. I started this. I cannot show you the first and the last page, of course, in the Pictura books, but I'm just showing you my progress. So I did the background with Albrecht Dürer. It's not activated, as you can see, but I'm going to do like gradually, and then going to greens, blues, purples, pinks. I already put like a little stripe where it goes to the other color. So I will have a rainbow background, and I'm really looking forward coloring in this one again and completing the background. Then we have the Helen Ward one. It says the Natuur in. I can't remember what the English title is. I'm sorry, but it's the Helen Ward one. I don't think I colored anything in here. No, I haven't colored anything in here yet. No. Okay. I think I have a video where I show all my Pictura books. So if you want me to slowly go through it, find that video. Next one I also haven't colored in yet, so I'm just keeping this shut. Then we have the fairy ones. Yes, I'm going really quick. I'm so sorry. I just want to show you the first page that I did in every book, and it's not working out in these. So here it says Intense Vleugels, so the wings. I did all the wings on all the fairies in this one, so I made a good start. Also loads of colors here. I tried to pick the colors that I thought would fit the people. So yeah, here, this one, these are really dark because he has like these wings. So yeah, I did Intense, and I think I already did activate them, but I think I might go over with the iridescent water paint that I have. But I first want to color a little bit more. And hopefully remember that I want to do that. Then we have the Monster Party. I have been working on this, I think last summer a bit. And I did enjoy it. I just got my Painter Sisters water paint set back then. I can remember because this is almost all paint by Painter Sister, and I used my Polychromos as well. I'm not really excited about this book anymore because I don't like the way that I have been coloring this. But yeah, it will just be one big coloring, one big color, I don't know. This is Tomislav Tomic, New York. I haven't colored in this one. Same with the next one. This is a bigger one, but it's still Pictura book, which is funny. I got this in the mail and I was like, huh? What? But you see it's still like the fold out but bigger. This is Birds of Paradise by Carrie Levin. I haven't colored in it yet. Alright, those were the Picturas. Then we have Matchstick Mouse, a costume party coloring book. So cute. I started this book when I just had my 24 set of alcohol markers, and there is not an orange in that set. There's also not a decent pink, just a neon pink, so bear with me. Because I am going to do Matchstick Mouse, this color scene in the whole book. I still have it here, all the colors. So yeah, she has this tail. That's what she has, and their ears and the nose are like a corally color, but that's just the colors that I had. So she has to be happy with this, I guess. So this was the first and the last page I did in this book. Hope to get back to it pretty soon because it's so adorable. Then we're going to François Gucci, Dark Art Nightmare. Oh yeah, I know the first page I did and I totally hate it. I hate this. I just got my puke markers. Oh, did I do this in Matchstick? Let me get back. I'm going way too fast for my own good. Where are you, Matchstick girly? There she is. There she is. Okay. This I just got my own puke markers, the water-based ones, and I just wanted to try them out, but there's just too many details for markers, and besides no. It's just a no for me. But yeah, this was the first page I did in the book. The last page I did was this one, the name page. So I tried to create all the daggers with their own, like, give them their own identity. Like this one is like brown, it has like these wings, looks like a bat. This is snakes, this is a green one, this is more of a foresty thing. This looks like some kind of totem animal, I don't know. So yeah, I created this. That was the last one I did. So that's Dark Art Nightmare, and I just figured that Polychromos, they just work best in this book. Yeah, this is water paint that also actually works pretty well. So yeah. Dimensions. Ooh, I have to check what I did first. I think I did this first. Yeah, I'm sure. Let me put a little star here. Still doubting myself. I did this first. Then I moved on to the next one. Used Polychromos. I think the background here was something water, but didn't really work out the way I wanted to. I don't know what I did here. But yeah, it's okay. It's not that bad. But Let me see if I did actual pages in here. I know there's one, like a mandala type page that I did. Yeah, this one. Oh, I have to get back to this book. That's a bummer. This was a buddy with Dante. Oh, I thought this was a hare, but it's not. And this was in October last year. So I did the background in pink, and then Timothy got in and I was like, what do I do with pink? What color? And he was like, green. Okay, it's a mandala, so you can do anything. And I kind of like how it turned out. So that was my last page in that book. Let me see, this one is a new book I'm going to skip, because that one you will see in a Happy Mail video. Then we go to the World of Tarot, which is... do I have some tape? I don't know. Grabbing some washi for this. How to fix this. I put the colors I used on the tarot cards, and I want to do that on every page, so that's why I put it here. But with the putting books back on the shelves and getting them and things like that is kind of ripped, so I should probably put this inside of the coloring book. But yeah, I did it like this. I don't know why. It's also over the name Alexis E. Thomas, but was this the first page I did? I don't know. Let me check, because I did like 3. I did 3 months of doing pages in this book. That was fun. This was October 25, might be the last one. This was August and this was September. So this, yes, this was the first one, now I remember. So as you can see, the card I tried to do in the same colors. The background I'm doing all black. And then on this page I was just playing with different mediums. So you can put water on this paper, no problem. It's really good paper. Prismas or polychromos work well. Prismas work well. Acrylic markers, of course, they work everywhere, so they work well. Yeah, so I had a lot of fun with this page, I remember. And then I did one in September and October, and then there were more books to color. Yeah, so beautiful book, I love it. Can't wait to get back to that one. Then we're going to this beautiful book, and the first page I did in here. It's such a bummer. This is by Christine Hanna. No, Karen. Oh, Christine Karen. I'm sorry, Christine. This was the title page that I did for Tickle the Title Pages, but this actually was my first one, and oh, I hate it. I hate it. I'm going to put a little mark on here. Yeah, this was for October, so Halloween. I don't like how I did the lighting. I don't like the background. I don't like anything of it. I don't like how I did her skin. I think this is the first time I did like a darker skin, so, but still, it's just not pretty. The last one I did in here, was it that one? Could be. Let me check. Yeah, I just did 2 pages. 29. Actually, this is the last one, but that's boring. So this was the second page I did. And I like this so much better. With the other one, with the witch page, I did Albrecht Dürer, and here I just did polychromos, I think. And then for the stars, I did some acrylic marker. Beautiful book. Very scary, but beautiful. This is a new book, so we're going to show. That's also one in a Happy Mail video that will be here somewhere this month. Then we're going to Stratton Peterson's Moon Magic, Lune Magique. And I have to check what I know. This one, that was the last one. I did one with a bunny. This one was before that. I have to see which one is the first I did. This one I did before that. Yeah, so this is the first one I did in this book. Yeah, with all the moons here. That was a lot of work, by the way. I have to say, everything by Stratton Peterson is a lot of work. I even did some silver flakes. Hi, Evie. Here and here. Yeah, hoi. Evie saying hi. And is this the last one? I think this is the last one I did for May. Did I put a star on there? Yeah, this was for September last year. This one was the last I did in May. So much better. You can really see the difference. So this was September, October, November, December, February, March, April, May. So this is 8 months later. Such a difference. Also with the shading, this is such a hard contrast, but without it being good. Without it being a good blend. And here you can see like even the things, I did them the same, can you see that? But still this looks so much better. I don't know why, but yeah, enjoy that book a lot. I do love my books. We're getting into the very, very fancy books with hardcovers. The Ink House I haven't colored in yet, so this is going back in my shelves by Rory Dovner. Cute book. I have no idea how to start. Maria Troll, Shooting Star. I think the first one was, yeah, I'm sure the first one was this, because this is when I got my Prismacolors for the first time. And I love blending them. I love blending them on this page. It's adorable, by the way. I love the little bunnies looking at the stars. In this book, every star will be gold flakes, because I love, love, love doing that. I think the last one I did, because I did a buddy with the axolotls, but the last one was, I think, this one for the Chewy-Thon, which means that was in January. Yeah, the axolotls were last year. So this one I finished in February. Did I put a little star? Yes, I did. So that was the last time I finished or I colored in this book. And this page means a lot to me. If you've been watching the Chewy-Thon, it was very, very high highs, very low lows. It was a roller coaster. Everyone was so amazing. I had such a good time. But I colored this for my father, who passed away due to cancer, unfortunately. And he got back to me as a little, I knew the English, gold, goudhaantje, I'm sorry, I don't know the English, but I drew this bird like how he got back to me. So yeah, this means a lot. Maybe I should scan it and hang it somewhere. Then we have Daydreams. This was, I think, yeah, this was my first book by Anna Carlson, and I colored most in this one. And I think I started from front to back. The only downside is that I colored this before I did my my dates. So I started dating here. This was January of 2025, and before this I have no idea, but I'm going to put a star here because I always started a book front to back, because that's what I did. What was the last page I did? Let me check. This this was after that, so I think that was the last page, or maybe this one. Yeah, this one was the last page. This is acrylic paint, and I really liked how that turned out, so that's nice. And this butterfly already had all the little details, and you had to put it on this one too, so I kind of did it similarly. Also, I got new markers when I started this page, so I did all the markers, all the purples and pinks. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. If you check out the first one, I didn't know how to blend yet. It's not really, you can still see all the white through it, but I kind of like it because you see that I did some type of shading here. It started to click a little bit here. I mean, the shading is on top, which isn't logical, but hey, I tried. And this was just an experiment. You can see that. Yes, I like doing experiments every now and then. So, daydreams, let me shove it in there. Yes. Stories from the Forest Kingdom. I haven't colored in this one. I don't think I colored in this one. Let me check. I bought these at the beginning of May. No, I haven't colored in this one. And the last one I got at the same time I did color in. Yay! I just really love Hannah Carlson, but yeah, I bought some of her books at the same time. I did one page in this, so that's it. This was in June. It already has a star for first. This was for my membership, actually. Looking for a page, and this one just stood out. Then I have Soulmates. Oh, such a pretty book. Yeah, I would love to find this book again and then gift it. Love to do that. I did one page in here, one double spread with my friend Kate. And that's this one. I did it in February. With Inktense. Background is soft pastels, Inktense, and Polychromos. Yeah. And then I have to find some bravery to get back to this book. Next one is Midnight Masquerade. As you can see, I have a lot of Hannah Carlson books. Yeah, it's one of my favorites next to Joseph Kattenbang, Curbio Zanes, Rob Moreni. Yeah, I have some favorites, and I just have more books by them. This is the first thing I did in this book. I tried my alcohol markers because I couldn't bother with this side. I tried some glitter pens, didn't get through. But this is the first thing I did in the book. I remember that, so it gets a little star. Don't bother with that. Name page. And then I skipped to, let me see, did I just do one other page? Yeah. So the last page I did in this book, yeah, is this one. This was a buddy, and I actually used Mod Podge on top here to keep it steady because it was very, very smudgy. So yeah, this I did in October last year. So that also means I have to get back to this book because I love this book. Do I love every Hannah Carlson book? Yes. Do I say it for every book? Also yes. Then we have two more by Hannah Carlson. First one is Tales from the Witch's Cottage. And I did one page in this one. I got this for Christmas by a friend. And this one or this one. Yeah, so this is the first one I did in this book, and I'm very proud of this one. So I used my copper flakes. I just got my Inktense back then, and I did the background with Inktense, and I love every material in Hannah Carlzon books. That's maybe why I have so many of her books. Her books are so amazing for any material. Yeah, except for alcohol markers, of course, but you can throw things at this paper and it just works. So yeah, that's Inktense for the background, Polychromos for the rest of it, and then the copper flakes. And the last one I did was the title page. This says December 24. I got it from my friend here. I think I used Inktense. I did some white gel pen, something gold. Yeah, just cute small detail here. So yeah. This book is very loved. They are more loved when I get them from someone. Then I have this Summer Nights travel coloring book. It's a little bit different. It's harder. Like the paper is like this. It's cardboard. I have to say, to be honest, I don't like the images as much in this book as I do in her other books, and I think that's why I haven't been coloring in this book. This is from March 2025. I actually started this way before that, but I didn't feel like finishing it. It's not a page that I gravitate towards. Look at how strong this paper is. Here it is. That's wild, isn't it? So yeah, but I like it. I will color it, but this is the least favorite I have by Hannah Carlzon. Those were all my Hannah Carlzons. I just have one more book on this pile before we move on to the last one. And that's Leela Julie's Beautiful Planet. It has been... yeah. I might do some like washi tape around the edges or something, because this happened during shipment. I did one page in this. I hate it. I really don't like it. It's this one. I did this one in June. I started or finished it with, or something in between, with the coloring timer. I think I gave myself 10 minutes to finish it because I didn't like it, and I was like, I just have to finish this. But I think in this book I'm just going with more greens, planet colors, and this was just too much. But yeah, I learned from it. I can always put something over it, like, I don't know, a collage or something, if I still don't like it in the end, and I think I won't. So that's Leela Julie's Beautiful Planet as the last one of this stack. Let's start this last stack. Actually, there are two. So you see this in screen, and then there's a stack with like my smaller books. This stack is my experiment books. I'm going through them very quickly. They are experiments, so you won't see a difference between the first and the last page anyway, because I use all different types of things. I just block color in this. I just do whatever I feel like. So this is the first thing I did. Okay, I have to admit I wouldn't do that like this now, but I think I colored this years ago. The last one I did was these pumpkins last year. So yeah, not very interesting, but I have some experiment books. Here, the first page, I think I just did, oh, I did two, yay. I did this one. I actually did a tutorial when I just had my channel on doing bronze with this page. Fun. I did some blue ones in between, also fun. And I did this one last year. I think I just got my poster paint sticks. Just had some fun. That's what these books are about. Sorry for throwing my books. Some people are getting this is also I couldn't even tell you where to get this, but this one actually has pretty good paper. It's like cardboard. This one I did first, use some water paint, works pretty well on this paper actually. Some pencil, just had fun. The peacock one is the last one I finished. This is a whip. I just had some paint left, so I did the background on this page. I actually like this one. I like the paper in this book, so yeah, I'm having fun with this book. And it has all kinds of pages with like loads of like wallpaper-ish pages, but then suddenly there's this. I mean, that's beautiful. And then very, very intricate. Yeah, it's so funny. And this one is double because I don't know. I mean, it's exactly the same. I have no idea. So yeah, this book, it's just very cheapo book, but the paper is surprisingly good. So that's another experiment book. Then we have these 8. Let's go through them very quickly. This one I wanted to finish last year. I didn't do it. I just have some pages left. And I figured I would just do whatever I feel like. So this is where I started with, just pencil. I can like flip through it pretty quickly. Oh, that was my worst page ever. And some of the pages I kind of wrecked, and then I was like, let's do a collage. And this one was just this, what you see in the back. Like, do a collage on top of it. Not to make something pretty, but just to relax. So this is all that I have left. This I did with acrylic pens. Easy coloring. That's what this is about. Easy coloring, no pressure. So this is the first one I did with Stabilo pens. Those I used a lot when I just started out. And this is the last one I did, I think also with Stabilo pens, because I just like them in these books. 3, I have 8, bear with me. So the 2 I did are both on this page. This actually took me a while. Yeah. Yeah, nothing fancy. 4th one, I actually like this one. I really like the color scheme that I used. And that's something that I can learn from these books, like what colors do really work together. And sometimes I try something weird like this. I'm like, no, that's not what I would do on another page, but in here it doesn't matter. So yeah. 4, we're going to 5. First page, yeah, is what it is. Oh yeah, this one took me forever as well. This one I just did a grab in one of my cases. I have it here. I actually have some things in here that I don't know what to do with. So I took a handful of materials, and they were all like reds, grays, and like silvery and black. So I was like, okay, that's the theme for this page, and I left some things white. Yeah. I'm just having fun with these books. This was fun, just pencil. The last one I did, oh yeah. I think I just got my iridescent paints here. So I did loads. Yeah, I think I got like these little pens from Temu then. I already gave them away because I didn't like them. I tried them out in that book. That's what these books are great for, trying things out. I think I just did these 2 in this book. Horrible, horrible color scheme, like this one. And here I went over the lines with this acrylic marker, and here I went not over the lines, and you can see the difference. That's so funny. And good to know if you don't know yet. That's why I tried. These are the only pages I did. Just a lot of color. I mean, let's go on to the actual coloring books. This is the smallest one, or one of the smallest one I have. Let me put my experiment books back in my shelf for a moment. No, not fall down. Don't fall down. Okay, so this is one of my smaller books. I didn't do anything in this. I'm still kind of bummed that I got this, and oh, I did something in this. I didn't know. The previous owner tore some things out and didn't tell me. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed. Still bummed about that. Why don't you just tell me? So this one is loose. Yeah, it's so small. It's not even funny. But I have it. I will color it if I'm in need for a mandala. The Grumpy Cat I actually did throughout the whole book already. But I just have to do the rest of the pages. So you can see everywhere Grumpy Cat is colored in. I did this with acrylic marker. I did have a lot of fun actually doing this. I did this in between when I tried to upload something. When I was uploading or waiting, or doing it in between pages, or when I just didn't really have time, but I had time to do one like little detail. So no completed pages, but this is like another full book with the different. Then I have two of these Good Wives and Warriors book. First one is the Escape to Christmas Past. I think I did one. I think I just did this one. I actually really liked the page I did. This was a buddy. I didn't put stars in the experiment books because it's all the first one, so I don't bother. And also I don't really care for those books a lot. Just like doing some experiments, but I might even get them out of my coloring book list, but I'm not sure yet. Here I think I just got my Inktense here. Yeah, I think so. I did really lightly with yellows and blues on the snow. I liked how I did the gold. The table, the background was already like this, so I didn't do anything with the background, but I like this little village. I think I did a good job. So that was in December last year. I might have to come back to this one in December again. Alright, then we go to Escape to Shakespeare's World. Also Good Wives and Warriors. Let me see if I'm still in screen. I am. I think I did one here as well. Oh, I did two. I did a B page for Jess. This was the last one I did. I used my stickles here. Very, very shiny. Love it. To be or not to be. Yeah, I just got out a few pencils. I got out a very shiny gel pen. Let me give you some extra light. And that's it. This was a very, very quick one, but I like it. I like how it turned out. Sometimes all you need is just a few colors. And this one was this was in February, and this was in September last year. This was the first one I did. Is actually as a buddy with the amazing Lauren from Lauren Reed Color. Yeah, I figured that Shakespeare must have lived in a purple home. Can't be any different, right? So yeah, I do remember that her page was so much better, but yeah, I shouldn't compare myself to someone like Lauren. Yeah, I used Ouvertures on this one. I do like how the clouds are. I didn't have any acrylic pens back then, but now I should go over these lines with like a white, so they're a little bit softer. That's what I would do now, but I'm not going back to redo pages in this book. So, Escape to Shakespeare's World. Cute. Small book. A little bit bigger is Die Welt unter die Lupe Zulanda by Rita Berman. I think these are the last ones I did at the same time, but let me check. This is not the last one, neither it's the first one. This is the first one I did. Yeah, this was a buddy with, I don't know anything else. Oh, yeah, I have one, but that's not, alright, so this is the first one. This was the one I did, oh, there's a start. A buddy with Yolanda. She was coloring Biker Mama back then, now she is coloring Gamer Mama, Nesting and Questing. Yeah, but I used, I think, all my Prismacolor, Polychromo colors. The Polychromos, they work very well in this book. I like it. I like if you look at the elephant, for example, I like that it really looks like pencil, if you know what I mean. So yeah. And then the last I did was this and this. Difference is this was in September last year and this is in April this year, so I don't think that it's a lot of difference, except this has more cohesion in colors, but I did want to use like a bunch of colors here, so yeah, that's fair, it's okay. Next book I haven't colored in yet, but look at this, it's so cute. Excellent. I'm going to flip like this a little quick. Okay, a little quick, yes, sure, yeah. But it's so cute, but I haven't colored in it, so that's going on the shelf. Oh yeah, this book. I actually like the first one I did better. So the first one I did was this. This is the example. This is what I did, and I'm very proud of it. I really like it. Doing skin in this book is a little bit harder, but okay. And this is the last one I did, and I really don't like. I like her hair. That's the only thing I like. The gecko is okay. But this is the example. I did do something else entirely, but she looks red. I don't know, that's the last one I did, and this was the first one. With 13 months apart, so yeah. Sometimes I have a feeling that I did things better previously. And I have a feeling I know why. Because there wasn't that much pressure on the coloring yet, so I think I learned from this video. I learned from making this video that it's better to do like take more time on a page than rush through it because you have loads of plans. I think that's a really, really good thing to learn. I think this was my first page. Let me check. This might be my last page I used Prismacolors in this book. I think I did 3 in total. Yeah, this was the in-between page. Okay, so the first page I did was, again, with Yolanda, coloring Gamer Mama, Nesting and Questing. Used Prismacolors, did some different colors on the geckos. I really, really loved that I went for a very, very dark purple in the black background. I think that's amazing. The last one I did, I didn't like it as much. I don't know why. I did take my time for this one, but it's just not what I hoped it would be. But it's not bad. It's just not what I wanted it to be. The one in between, I do like a lot. I like these colors. So yeah. So that's Flowerscape in Paradise by Maggie Antelio. Next one, I just did one page. I just got this book, Heather Crow's Bunnies and Wagons. And I did this one for Polly Puts the Kettle On. Nothing to compare it to. So, first page. I have to do this video in 5 years. That would be so much more fun. This I also think I did just one page in. Yeah, I just did this one and I'm very, very happy with this actually. Maybe also the first pages have a little bit more pressure to do something good because it's the first page and you want to come back to a book. So maybe that also helps. But here I was just playing around. I did gouache for the background and I did color theory with Prismacolors for the pumpkins here. So yeah, little star here in white. Could have done black here, but next book I got in a Happy Mail. Haven't colored in this one yet. I'm still thinking of what page to do. I got this from Adele and she translated everything here, which is so amazing. So much work in this book. So I'm a little bit scared to start in this book, I have to say. But it's so cute. It's from a Lithuanian artist. So yeah. Oh, and these are the examples. Aren't they beautiful? I think I'm going to do my own thing, but I like seeing the original paintings. Then we have Adorable Petit Poupées. I did one page in this book. I also learned that I should color more in my books. I already colored a lot, but yeah, this is my first and my last page I did. This was a buddy color with Kate. Loads of fun. But yeah, don't have anything to compare. This one, did I do more than one? I don't think so. I think I did one. I did one, yeah. This is the Noir's Therapy, Diane Dufour. And yeah, I did this one. I actually like this a lot. I did the background with gouache again. I feel like backgrounds with gouache just pop. And the rest of it I did with my polychromos. Very cute. This was a buddy with Stanley Dragon Jr. Another one by Diane Dufour, if I say this correctly. Yes, is Nature, and I did one page. Oh my gosh, this video is getting boring. I did this one for my membership last year. I think it's cute. It's not the best, it's cute. Next book I haven't colored in. I got this in April. It's kind of falling apart, but yeah, it has to fall apart because you have to get everything out and then put it on like a doll. So yeah, the coloring that you did see was from the previous owner, which was a little girl. She did well. I might put something on here, but yeah. I like this book. I'm not sure if I'm going to color in it though. If I don't, I'm going to de-stash it. And I don't say that lightly, you know that. This book I got from my aunt. I haven't colored in it, so this is going right back to the shelf. Dappere Dido's Brave Dinosaurs. I did one page. Story's getting old, I know. Almost out of the book. Yeah, it's glue bound, so that's what's happening. Just for funsies, used my Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils. I used an acrylic marker for background and some, I think my super golden marker for the, I thought these were gold things, nuggets. So yeah, only page, nothing to compare it to. Do I have more than one in here? I don't think so. I did a peacock in here, I think. Yeah, because I did like a peacock study for this page. Yeah. Why is this my only page in here? It's such a fun book and I don't see it anywhere. Why? Are there colorists who have this book? Please let me know, because I don't see this book anywhere. It's by Sarah Walsh and I got it, I think, from Vinted somewhere. Well, 1.5 years ago maybe already. I colored this in July 25. Did I put, wait, let me put something on this one. That's also what I was doing. I kind of forget. I'm going to put a black star before the white. Sorry for the OCD people. Maybe you didn't see it. Maybe it was off screen. First page. Had a lot of fun with acrylic markers. Yeah, fun book, fun page. And the last two I'm going to show you right away. I haven't colored in these. I got these from Vinted. They smelled like smoke. So no, not Vinted. It was World of Books. Yeah, they came from the UK. They smelled so bad. I knew that they weren't like in new condition, but I also didn't expect them to smell so bad. Still, when I flip through it, I smell it a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was. So I think eventually I will color in these. But yeah, I don't know. I might put them outside open for a bit, but here in the Netherlands, or you have like a heat wave where we're in now, or you have rain. So I have to find a moment to do it. So yeah, those were all my books with all the first and last pages I did. So as you can see, there are some books that I really have to go and work in, because there are a lot and I can have so much more fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the very long video. If you're still here, wow. Please comment down below if you haven't already. I would love to hear it from you if you watched until the end. Bye bye.